Mattis, Leon H., Maxon, Richard Bruce, Merks, Wilbert Irvin, Mackey, Joseph Allen, Nippert, Clifton Walton, Price, Robert J.
Behind every war ever fought in the United States is a man or woman serving their country faithfully and sometimes making the ultimate sacrifice on our behalf. Each of them has a story, and today those stories are preserved in the St. Charles County Veterans Museum. This museum was the brainchild of World War II veteran Ralph Barali, who wanted to ensure our veterans will never be forgotten. Inside the museum, you'll find hundreds of artifacts from veterans representing all 5 branches of the U.S. Armed Forces. Since our country was founded, well over 1 million Americans died in the nation's wars. To honor those brave men and women, the St. Charles County Veterans Museum dedicated a Killed in Action wall. The wall honors 109 soldiers from St. Charles County who made the ultimate sacrifice from World War I to present day. In August, elected officials from all over the metro area gathered to honor those fallen soldiers.
The peace and protection that we enjoy today were bought and paid for with the blood and the sacrifice of generations in uniform who have gone before us. It was President Ronald Reagan who reminded us freedom is never more than 1 generation away from extinction. And for all who visit this museum now and in the years and years to come, this wall will be a clear and constant reminder of the ultimate sacrifice made by the greatest fighting force the world has ever seen.
Some communities have paid a tremendous price. Some cities have lost way too many of their own, but to each family who loses one of their own, one is too many. This wall in this museum will ensure that people will never be forgotten. Hopefully, everyone who reads these names will leave knowing that these men paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
Each soldier's name was read aloud and recognized. These humble soldiers died defending our country, and it's real.
Robinson, William E. Roediger, Calvin C.
When I heard the names being called off, it made me think how many people in St. Charles County has gave all. Here it's all services from World War I, and that really is significant. St. Charles County, as well as the residents of O'Fallon, should be very proud that this is here. It makes a strong statement.
Each hero's name on the wall is strategically placed under the war in which they perished. Patrons can take a seat and reflect on a bench directly in front of the wall.
What it represents is that these are the guys, these are the true American heroes. These are the guys that put their life on the line and made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. Freedom's not free, there is a cost.
My Uncle Harry died 3 months before I was born, so I did not know him. But for people to remember back that far, they have to be reminded and have a visible sign that these people existed and fought in the war and died. So I think it's marvelous. We've visited this museum several times with the intent to make sure that his name was among the people listed, and it is, so I'm happy about that.
The Veterans Museum, along with the Killed in Action wall, are open on Thursdays and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 to 4. Large groups are welcome, or come by yourself to explore the history of veterans in St. Charles County. And finally, a big thanks to Len Burkle for helping to fund the wall.